Today you've seen teachers come in and out. Today is really just a day we're giving the teachers to come back in, to meet with each other, to spend a couple hours at the school, to receive any services and support that they need to. But it's just a day for us to connect with them, for them to connect with each other, and do what we can to just help with the transition. Monday, on Sunday, I would say, is going to be an open period from 3 to 6 p.m. on Sunday is an open orientation. You can think about that as kind of an open house where we'll allow students to come back and look at any schedule changes they may have, and ask for any kind of services they need, any kind of accommodations. So we're going to meet with students, and we'll have a variety of district services here to be able to answer any questions they have and provide anything that they need. Monday and Tuesday, staff will return to the school, and they'll be here full-time on those days. They will use those days to prepare for their students. We will provide extensive counseling and support services to our teachers, show them the love and care that they deserve and need in these difficult times. And classes for students will resume on Wednesday. Now this week for our students they'll be on a modified schedule. Essentially half day of classes. They'll be coming in from 7:40 to 11:40 each day, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week. So next week I would characterize as a week of phased reopening. It's a week of transition. It's a week of folks coming together, reconnecting, and going through the healing process as we open school and work to get back to some level of normalcy for our students, again, our faculty, and our community. Our maintenance and facilities folks have been working diligently since the past weekend to get the school ready. They have been power washing the school. They've been painting. They've been doing repairs to doors. They've been replacing glass, doing what we can to just get the school in tip-top shape once they return. One of the things that we've worked through, Building 12, as you know, will no longer be accessible. No classes will be provided there. It's sealed off. I've spoken on a number of occasions over the last 48 hours with Sheriff Israel, and he has introduced automatic rifles for school resource officers on school grounds as a precautionary measure. It is short-term, it's interim. It's a recognition that, we don't want to see any copycat incidents potentially occur. Just really creating a heightened level of security presence in our schools. There have been some concerns about that. I've asked him to pull some of that back, especially at our elementary schools. Our video surveillance systems work in real time. There's no point in having a video surveillance system that is not providing real-time information. In fact, it is because the video surveillance system is in real time that 2 of our employees responded with the level of immediacy that they did, are true heroes and sacrificed their lives. The coach, the campus monitor, that is part of their job. They were monitoring this from the very beginning in real time. What you're referring to is when law enforcement arrived on the scene. At that point, when they began to look at video, the shooter had already left the building. So what was happening is that we were looking at some of the delayed film so that we could identify the shooter, what the individual looked like, and so on. And so law enforcement was able to use that to be able to go and apprehend the individual within an hour after. At this point, no official decision has been made. The state, a couple days ago, asked us for some preliminary estimates for building a new building, doing a demolition, and we gave them a number. We are going to continue to press the legislature to provide funding to support the wishes of this school and community, that they do want a new facility. They need a new facility because we cannot continue with the structure that we're going to put in place for the remainder of the year. It's not sustainable. So we need additional facility space, and we can't use that building, so it's really a no-brainer. We need funding from the state to build a new facility here, and then ultimately, I think based on the wishes of the community, that would be torn down with school board approval for all of this, and we would work with the victims and their families to for them to help us to figure out what would be an appropriate type of memorial to erect on that site.